Fold it once, fold it twice, make a mess, make it nice. Cut it, paste it, let it shine. Make believe looks good on you and me. Cut it, paste it, let it shine. Paper stars and crooked dreams. Oh, paper stars and crooked dreams.
Hello, thank you for clicking on this video. I appreciate it. Today I'm going to be making a box out of tumbling tower blocks from the Dollar Tree. I lost my video showing the painting of the blocks, but all I did was paint one side yellow and the other side watered down green, and then I brushed it on and wiped off the excess with a paper towel so that it would have more of a stained look. And here I'm just showing you how to put it together. So it's self-explanatory, so I'm not going to talk through a lot of this video. I'll just let you just watch. Hopefully you can sit back and enjoy, and I'm going to be playing some music. All right.
I found a scrap wood frame under a jar of coins. You had blue on your cuff and red on your fingertips. The table looked like rain with paper tape and glue. You said let's make a door, so I made one with you. Cut it, fold it, hold it close. Watch the blank page bend. Little mess, little spark, then it starts again. Paint on my hands, stay on my skin. Make something wild, make something in. Paint on my hands, don't wash it away. We turn the plane into a brighter place. Paint on my hands, paint on my hands. The jar of brushes rattled like teeth in a tin. You mixed the gold with white till it looked like sun. I traced a crooked line, you turned it into grace. A scratch became a song on the side of a vase. Cut it, fold it, hold it close. Watch the blank page bend. Little mess, little spark, then it starts again. Paint on my hands, stay on my skin. Make something wild, make something in. Paint on my hands, don't wash it away. We turn the plane into a brighter place. Paint on my hands, paint on my hands. If the edges run, let them run. If the color leaks, let it come. We can frame the bruise, we can name the bloom. Every broken thing learns a better rule. Paint on my hands, stay on my skin. Make something wild, make something in. Paint on my hands, don't wash it away. We turn the plane into a brighter place. Paint on my hands, paint on my hands, paint on my hands.
So like I said, this is for my oldest sister. So she wanted a fairy mushroom forest box. So hence why I did green on the one side. The green is going to be the outside of the box, the yellow the inside. So these are some peel and stick transfers that I got. I have never used them before. So you'll see in a minute. I'm gonna like speed it up, but it took me forever getting this on there right. And I think if I had like just a flat piece of wood, it wouldn't be as much of an issue. But because, like I said, the blocks aren't like 100% uniform, there's little, you know, bumps in between them and stuff. I end up having to use my heat gun and like really working at getting the image on the wood and not messed up. But anyway, and then before I do that though, I just wanted to show you some other supplies I got. So all of so the fairies that you just saw and these I got from Amazon. These are just little stickers as well. You'll see later in the video I don't end up keeping, I try to use these, but they don't work out as well as I want, so I don't end up keeping them. I just didn't trust that they wouldn't peel off over time, so I don't end up using them, even though they're so cute. But that's okay, because you'll see in a second here, I got some washi stickers and some other scrapbook paper.
Cardboard on the table, old glue on my hands, folding little futures from a grocery bag. Paper blooms and buttons, felt and copper thread. I make a tiny wonder from the scraps you left. Tape it down, cut it out, let the mess turn gold. Line by line, slow by slow, watch the shape unfold. Hands in color, hands in color, I make it mine, I make it shine. Hands in color, little things turn into light. Turn into light. Paint on the mason jar, blue on my sleeve, brush marks like a heartbeat on a canvas dream. Clay ring on the windowsill, wire in the crown. What was bent and broken comes around. Tape it down, cut it out, let the mess turn gold. Line by line, slow by slow, watch the shape unfold. Hands in color, I make it mine, I make it shine. Hands in color, little things turn into light. Turn into light. If the world falls apart, I can build again. Give me scraps in silence, I'll make a friend.
Alright, so I wash my hands because there was wood glue all over them. Very important, you don't want to have anything sticky on your hands when you're doing this. And you'll see here, I cut out a lot and I sped it up, so I don't even know how long I spent on this part, but you'll see a little bit of the struggle. Like I said, I think if it was like a flat piece of wood, it would have been easier. But also, I've just never used these before, so I just went for it. But anyway.
If the world falls apart, I can build again. Give me scraps in silence, I'll make a friend. Hands in color, I make it mine, I make it shine. Hands in color, little things turn into light.
Alright, so I finally got that on there, and I messed with it so much, and I was impatient and didn't wait for the wood glue to dry completely, so that was just me putting more wood glue on the back of it. And I wasn't really worried about how it looked as long as there wasn't any clumps of glue, because as you'll see here, I am going to put scrapbook paper on the this is the bottom piece. Anyway, I had put wood glue on the top piece and put it aside, and later I'm going to put scrapbook paper on it. This scrapbook paper of lavender here is going to go on the bottom piece, so that when you open the box, this is on the bottom. So I just used water and a paintbrush to do like a wavy line around the picture, and then tore it versus just cutting it, and putting a good amount of Mod Podge on here. I am not the most careful when it comes to Mod Podge, or wood glue for that matter. There are a lot of crafters out there on YouTube who do a much better job with the Mod Podge than I do, but for the most part, the materials I use, it all turns out good. But I'm going to put another layer of Mod Podge on top of it. So this is where I'm a little impatient. I should have waited for that to dry completely and then put another layer on, and then I put way too much on this time and end up having to wipe off all of it, but that's okay. don't end up using these, but I still wanted to leave it in here, a part of it, because they're just so cute. I'm sad that I couldn't use them. Again, I spent forever on this part of it, but I cut out most of it from the video. You're welcome. But I am totally going to use these on something else. I kept, I put them on there, peeled them back, they could peel. So then I thought, well, I'll melt it to the wood with the heat gun. But that just kind of like made it curl up on the edges. And then I thought, well, I'll put Mod Podge on top of it. But that didn't really work. And so then I thought, I'll put Mod Podge on the bottom and the top. And no matter what I tried, it either made it worse or it wasn't gonna stay. Now, I guess if I wanted to do this again on wood, I could use a different material on the top. Maybe, I don't know, like super glue or something painted on there around the edges. I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna use these on something else, but I don't know what yet. I was frustrated and I didn't even record this part, but I ended up using some of that scrapbook paper and putting that. So this will be the inside of the box where I put all this scrapbook paper. And then I also didn't take into consideration the fact that part of it was going to be cut off because, as you can see, the side pieces don't go on top of the bottom piece. They go around the bottom piece. So, but it was fine. It still looks good on the inside. I just thought it was too boring with just the yellow. So you can't see super well, but there's like some apothecary bottles or something, I don't know. Things that I figured would be in like a fairy home in the forest. Some books. Both my sisters, but this one's for my oldest sister. She loves to read, so I figured I'd include books in there. So that was me just making sure that the top part, so you want the top part. Oh, there's Lola, my baby cat. She likes to help me with all of my crafts, with work, with everything. The lid, you want to make sure that it fits just inside of the box, and you'll see why later. And for this part, you could use cubes, you could use different things, but we want to, I'm going to paint these yellow and put them on the inside corners because the lid is going to rest on top of them. Originally, when I made this design, I made it for my mom. I made her a different box, and it was with the purpose of putting dried lavender in it. So I wanted it to have a space in between, like a little space in between the lid and the bottom part, so that, you know, the aroma could seep out or whatever. So I don't know if my sister will use that for that purpose, but she liked the design, so that's why I'm keeping this design. And here, I sped this video up faster than I thought. Here I am making some hot glue, like teardrop shapes, because we are going to use them on the box in a little bit. And I'm just painting them. This, obviously they've dried at this point. I'm going to paint them green. And then I'm also going to put some gold rub and buff on top of that as well. And I'm going to do the same with these beads.
You left your brush by my sink, blue on the counter, gold on your sleeve. I watched you turn a blank white page into a sky I could believe. My hands got paint on your hands. We laughed when the color ran. You traced a heart on the window glass, then kissed me like you planned. Every line you draw pulls me closer in. Every little flaw turns into a win. By the chair, green on the wall. You said that beauty lives right here in the little things we spill and call. Every shade you choose feels like coming back. Every time we move, nothing fades to black.
Alright, so here is where we are going to use those droplets of hot glue. I'm going to make, well, my attempt at making little bees out of them. And then glue them to these beads on a string, and then that's going to go on the corners of the box. Because if you follow the design for this box, there's you need something in the corners, because otherwise it just looks kind of weird. So this is what I'm doing this time around for that. And then after this, I believe you'll see we're going to glue the beads with the yellow paint on the inside of the box. We're going to glue these on the corners of the outside of the box, and I will see you on the flip side.
Paint me yours, paint me yours, make a home out of my name. Paint me yours, let your love keep the frame. So color me in slow, stay where my heart can grow. If the world goes dull and cold, you're the one I
did was put these feet on the bottom of the box. These I also got on Amazon. My sister likes owls, and I can't believe I found these. They are like brass. Like if you search jewelry box feet, you can find different designs, and these are owls. So once you put these blocks together with wood glue and it dries completely, it is so solid. You were not gonna be able to break it apart. So you're able to screw things into it, just like if you were putting hardware on a jewelry box. So sometimes it is a little difficult to get them like on the sides of the blocks. It's like, I don't know, on the thin side of the blocks, it seems like it's a little harder to get the screw through, but you can do it. So there they are. I had to put clay on the bottom of one of the feet because it was a little bit wobbly and I couldn't figure out how to get it even. I don't know why it was wobbly because it was flat on the bottom, but anyway, I'm gonna paint that brass later once it dries completely. And here you'll see that I'm using both wood glue and hot glue on these beads. Something I see a lot of crafters do on videos. I don't normally do that. I usually like just the wood glue, but I was extra impatient this night and wanting, because this way it gets an instant hold and then it gets the longer lasting hold with the wood glue. And I was wanting to move on to the next step faster, so that's why I did that.
You got paint on your cheek, I got glue on my sleeve. We made a little mess on the table between us. Paper stars on the floor. You laughed and spilled the gold. I said, leave it there. You said, yeah, let it glow. We were cutting up time with the radio low. Your hand found mine and the whole room slowed. Stick with me tonight. Stick with me tonight. We make a little life out of scraps and light. Stick with me tonight. Stick with me tonight. Heart on the craft table, baby, that feels right. Stick with me tonight. You traced a crooked heart on the back of the receipt. I folded it in half, put it right in my pocket. We laughed till the tape rolled loose, till the scissors hit the sink. You said, what if this is us? I said, I think it is. A splash of red, a little blue every time.
Alright, so here you'll see that I'm putting a bead on the four corners of the lid. If you want, you could just put an extra bead on the bead stacks on the inside of the box and then lay this lid flat, but I like the way this looks better. Okay, I guess I jumped really far here. The box is done now, except for me, more is always more. I know that's I wanted to cover the sides of this box with stickers. So these are the washi, I think they're washi stickers. These ended up sticking really well, which I was surprised because washi tape, I feel like, does not stick very well. But these did. Okay. Again, I guess I jumped really far. Here's the finished box. So a lot of chaos, but in the end, I really like how it turned out. Yeah. Thank you again so much for clicking on this video, and if you made it this far, extra thank you. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to know when I do my next video, please subscribe to my channel. But either way, just thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
You got paint on your sleeve and color in your laugh. I was cutting paper stars, you were tracing my half. We made a little mess on the table by the sink. Red on your fingertip, blue where you used to think. And I saw it then, what I couldn't say. When your hand found mine, everything went soft that way. Make me a friend, make me a home, put me beside, paint us the same, don't let it go, don't let go. Your hands, my heart, they fit so close. Make me a frame, make me a home. We trade little secrets in the smell of glue and clay. You carve a tiny doorway, I keep the rain away. You laugh when the brush slips, I laugh when you blush, and every rough edge turns gold in your touch. And I see it now in the mess we made. Love looks like a sketch, getting brave on the page. Make me a frame, make me a home, put me beside, paint us the same, don't let go, don't let go. Your hands, my heart, they fit so close. Make me a frame, make me a home. If the world gets loud, we'll shut the door, leave the splatter on the floor, let it be more.